this old adage, this thing has been around for a really long ass time, that we are what we eat. And it's very interesting because it turns out that it's pretty dang true. Even recently, I've heard that the body fat that you shed, I was 330 pounds at one point, and some of that 330 pounds was peanut butter cups. And so some of those fats were being released into my body. They were stored in my body, right? And then they were released into my body as I started to, lose more and more weight over time. Those toxins, or whatever you want to call them, yeah, they get burned up, but they also kind of get released in your body. And you end up with these detrimental fats, these PUFAs, or whatever types of disgusting fats they are, that come from something like a peanut butter cup. Who the hell even knows that point, because it's a Frankenstein food. But you are what you eat. That is what's on your body. Now, if you're somebody that has a more controlled diet.
Quick point here: people don't understand that dietary fat is the primary contributor to body fat by a long, long, long margin. Go watch a video I did on me chatting to Chat GPT and prompting it and seeing what it would say about where body fat comes from. And of course, the conclusion is that virtually all of our body fat is actually dietary fat. Now, what Mark says here about the peanut butter cups and end up storing some of those detrimental fats as body fat, that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens. If you were to eat your dietary fat is already in the correct chemical form to be stored as fat, because it's fat, so it can just go straight into the fat cells. So if you're in a caloric surplus, the easiest route, the body always takes the path of least resistance. So it'll just store the fat that you eat straight into your adipose, into the body fat cells, right? Now, if you were to eat things like donuts and cookies and all these things that even have trans fats, when they do, if they do a fat biopsy and suck the fat from people, the trans fats will be inside there. The trans fats will be stored in your body, so it's right there. The fat you eat is the fat you wear, or I think that a more accurate way to put it is the fat that you are wearing came from the fat that you eat, and it's in the exact form that it was consumed. That's how we can tell where it came from. Fat that comes from de novo lipogenesis, from converted carbohydrate, is not like the dietary fat.